Good morning. It's Monday morning and it's Maryse from Myo Precision, and I'm back to you today with the F3 Factor, so fun fit videos. And we're in our kitchen again, and yeah, we're going to be talking a little bit about nutrition. But today is Monday, and Monday is usually my life chore day, so this is the day I get my groceries done. So today I would like to share with you how it is that I do that, and I've become really efficient at this, so I want to share with you. Here's how I do it. I do three things. The first thing I do is I check the agenda. You know, that calendar or that agenda that lets me know who's home for dinner on what night and what activities are going on, and whether I have my own activities where I won't be home for dinner, so might want to, pre-prepare some casseroles or put them in the fridge or something. So that's what I do, is I check my agenda first, because the last thing I want to do is have too much food and have to throw things out. That's just a waste, and I just don't throw things out. So I plan. That's one. I check my agenda. The second thing that I do is I'll plan my meals. Now, when I plan my meals, I only plan dinner, because really that's typically the only meal that changes up. The rest of the stuff, like breakfast and lunch, there's always stuff to grab, and really I don't bother with those meals. So I plan my dinners, and if I'm trying out new recipes, then I go through the recipe book and I want to be sure that I have all of the ingredients. So, and I write those down. So, number one, check the agenda, who's home for dinner this week. Second thing is plan your meal so that you know what to do. And then off you go, you start making a list. And you want to stick to this list. So you make it very detailed. You go through all of your cupboards to see if you've got everything that you're going to need. You check the breakfast staples that, the kids or the family really like to have, and be sure that they're there. And then I go through my fridge and I check to see that all the daily staples are in my fridge or that in my cupboard, so I can prepare. So, for example, I always have tuna prepared in my fridge. It's an easy grab. I also always have hard-boiled eggs, cold meats, some whole grain breads for the family. I don't eat them, but they do. And there you go. So I always make sure that I have all of that. Once I've done all that, I've made my list, I'll actually break my list down. So I have proteins, and then I have fruit and vegetables, I'll have the grains, and then I'll have the center aisle things that we typically miss every now and again. But I don't live in those center aisles. I live on the outside of the grocery store. That's where all the healthy stuff is. So that's how I prepare. Then I take everything home. I get there, I buy it, and I get everything home. And this is where the real life chore begins for me. It's a little bit tedious, at least for me. Some people enjoy doing that. Probably not one of my favorite chores. But what I do is I prepare everything. So I wash and cut all my vegetables and put them in Tupperwares. If they're easily accessible, they are grabbed, they are eaten, and I'd rather they have that than the bag of chips. So that's what I do. My fruit are washed and in a bowl and ready to go. My tuna is prepared. My hard-boiled eggs are done. And then even my meats, what I do is I separate them from the package and individually wrap them. And then that way, if I get a call at the last minute that, so-and-so is not home, then I only grab what I need. I don't grab all of the package and then end up with waste. So I do that. If some of the recipes that I've chosen ask for marinades, what I will do is actually make the marinade ahead of time in a bag, put my meats in it, and freeze it that way. And then it's ready to go when I thaw it out. There are plenty of tricks that you can do to save money and make your life really easy during the week. And if you're interested in knowing more about that, go to www.myoprecision.com, sign up for my newsletter, and you will get my free chapter on how to prepare your week for your food so you can make great choices. So there you go, Monday morning F3 Factor. Let me know what you're thinking, and have yourselves a great day.